Disciplinary hearing video, audio evidence 001. Transcript provided. Names edited for anonymity. A pair of short-haired, feline-looking spar walked out of the community quarters. Holy feck, lad. I'll tell you true, I had no idea. A passing, Spar C, looks up at the pair, and his face brightens mischievously. Oh, you boys are just coming from Chef Dale's presentation, right? Yeah, the human's biology is just plain weird, but this explains so much. That first half, I was convinced that he was trying to show us Terra's version of smart. I know, that's their fear response. I was half expecting Spar A to start humping the screen. Spar A biffs Spar B in the back of the head. You filthy bugger. At least let me down a few first before expecting that of me. A guffaw was had at that, but Spar C started wincing. Hey lads, don't make me laugh. I just got back from the dock. What happened to you? Well, you know how Spar D has been crushing on Dale since he got on board? Oh my gods, you and she didn't... I'll admit Dale's a pretty creature, but that presentation is all it took for the two of you? No, you dirty-minded bastard. I blew a gas bag in my chest from laughter. Had to get fecking surgery. Just picture it. She's sitting there gobsmacked. The look on her face. Our human chef, whose meat-handling skills she wants put to better use. And here's her body been telling him she thinks he's horrifyingly ugly and a monster. I absolutely died. Almost literally. I didn't even think of that. The poor lass must be crawling in a hole somewhere. Lads, it's our duty as her fellow Spar to get that Chef Dale to plate up that Spar D. Somebody on this ship needs to be getting some. Count me out. I'm half dead anyway, and that human always gives me the stiffs. Plus I only find Spar D mildly annoying, not full on. Let's tie her up and hope the apex predator affects her instead of eating her. Are you still on about that? Weren't you listening to the last half? No, I didn't listen to the last half. I was a little preoccupied with my chest exploding. Ah, that explains it then. Well, you should really ask him to show you the second half again. Really explains a lot. Explains about what? Well, you know how we thought he was trying to kill us and all that? I vaguely remember something, yes. Right, so that's the human's version of hanging with the lads. You're fecking with me. Nope, it's the God's honest truth. Dale was pretty sorry and asking for forgiveness throughout. Seems this whole bioculture day thing was his idea after he learned we were all scared stiff of him. Well, shit. What did you think we were doing then? He thought we were pranking him. The whole thing is kinda sad, especially since we tried to kill him so many times. Kinda emasculating, if I'm being honest. Spar C's mouth drops open. Oh shit, yeah. Well, let's never tell him. Anywho, feck it. Let's get that beautiful monster to bed that bitch. All three Spar start cheering, "Wehey!" and charge off to Spar D's quarters. So, Dale, as you can see, we have them on record admitting to having tried to kill you multiple times before the incident. If you want to press charges, it's well within your rights. Dale sat there with a dumbfounded look on his scratched-up face. This wasn't what he was expecting. When the MPs arrested all 5 of them for public indecency, he was expecting to get chewed out, not be part of a murder drama. His best friend suddenly wanted an orgy, and he wasn't about to pass up on a cat girl with extra trap cat boys when his balls were this blue. Their energetic romp broke his door at the worst moment, and they all spilled out into the hallway during completion. Now, he was emotionally confused. Being a human, he had all these messy feelings about betrayal and people trying to kill him. He also had messy feelings about people he got messy with. In the end, Being the kind of person who jumped onto a ship full of aliens to explore the universe, he had a pretty relaxed attitude, especially since it was all a misunderstanding in the first place. So, you aren't pressing charges? Wow. Anyway, you are all getting thrown into the brig for the day. We don't need that kind of disruption on this ship. The ship wasn't large, so their brig was a single cell. All the spa just looked at each other. Wehey!